Hi guys! So as you can tell by my sleeves and my naked face, today is going to be a makeup transformation inspired by Rapunzel herself, specifically the Rapunzel from the movie Tangled. This is one of my all-time favorite Disney princess animations. I love how she had an artistic background and was trapped in a tower. Today we're gonna do this, but with a creepy twist. Like in the movie where she cuts her hair off, what if the scissors went awry? What if when Flynn cuts her hair, he has a terrible mistake, cuts some of her mouth and her face? Or just demented and crazy. Sounds a little bit like Edward Scissorhands on a bad day. So I hope you're looking forward to that as much as I am, and let's get started. First of all, I'm going to put my hair in a wig cap as always to get it out of my face and put my hair in a wig later. And while I'm putting bobby pins in my hair, can I just say the sleeves on this Disney princess look so magical? It's like Snow White meets Lisa Frank, purple glitter, I love it. Then I'm going to spray my face with a makeup setting primer. And then use some eyeshadow primer in the places on my face where it creases, like my eyes, around my nose. I decided to lay some tissue down so that I won't get any makeup on my cute costume. Now it's time for the foundation. I am using, again, Laneige BB Cream Cushion Foundation. You can use any foundation that matches your skin. Of course, do not use an SPF BB Cream foundation if you're doing photography. Putting this on looks like I am making myself into a sculpture. It's just so weird to see my face totally without any imperfections and a normal skin tone. Now, once your foundation is on, you're going to get your favorite concealer for the under eyes. If you have under eye circles or blemishes, I am using my favorite palette. This is the Poise Creme HD Correction Palette. This is super expensive. A great alternative, as always, is Sonia Kashuk's Hidden Agenda Concealer. And I'm using my favorite new concealer brush. This is the Sigma 3D HD Precision Brush. Once you have those concealers on there, I am getting a contour color from the same palette. This is a little bit of a light taupe brown gray. Focusing that contour color on my jawline and right all over where a man's beard would be on my face, only because Rapunzel herself from the movie has a very smaller jawline than I do, and it will make her eyes and the rest of her face look bigger. She has a very doll-like face with huge eyes, so this is going to make the eyes maybe pop out and your chin recede a little bit. Depending on your face shape. If you already look like a doll, girl, lucky you, thank the heavens and your mama. I'm so jealous a little bit. Then once that contour is done, I'm getting a setting powder. I use 2 setting powders because I am extravagant and way too much, but I use Bare Minerals Mineral Veil and the hydrating first, and then I get an all over translucent setting powder. You can even use a baby powder very lightly with a powder brush and do all over your face. I am using Tarte Smooth Operator powder as always. Now once your beautiful face canvas is set with the powders, I am going to get an alcohol palette. If you do not have an alcohol palette, you can always use aqua palettes very lightly, or some watered down creams with an orange stippling sponge to make some freckles, because Rapunzel from the movie Tangled has some adorable freckles. You can also get a very thin brush. I am using a nail art paint brush to do some more freckles on my face so you get precise points, and you can always tap it with your fingers to make it less noticeable. Once those freckles are on, I'm just contouring my face with Benefit Hoola Bronzer, and I'm also using it as a nose contour because Rapunzel has a very thin button-like nose. Now I'm just getting not 1 but 2 of my favorite blushes. First using a coral blush all over the cheek, and then I'm getting a darker, more rose tint gold. She has her blush focused mainly very pigmented on the top of her cheek. Then I'm getting a light brown eyebrow pencil and doing my eyebrows and filling them into the natural arch of my brow. My brows might be a little bit thicker than Rapunzel's, but I feel like the brows that are slightly thicker than the animation will make more focus go on my eyes, since the animation has a lot bigger eyes than I could ever achieve in my life. Of course, if you're doing this on a child, you do not need to do all the contour steps or the steps with the brows. Children are just naturally beautiful. And once your eyebrows are on point, I am going in with some neutral eyeshadows. Using my Morphe N35 palettes, my absolute favorite neutrals palettes, I am getting this rosy brown color, and then I'm going to use a blending brush to blend it out to the upper brow bone. And then on that bottom lash line, I am just getting a neutral brown matte eyeshadow that's a lighter brown. Then I'm going to curl my lashes and then use a ton of mascara. My absolute favorite mascara in the world is L'Oreal Butterfly Voluminous Mascara. It is one of the best in the drugstores in my opinion. I'm not going to put false lashes on Rapunzel because we are focusing on the color of her eye and she doesn't have huge eyelashes. It's more of a natural look. Of course, I messed up with the mascara. We are going to fix that a little later and then put some more concealer on top to really fix it and cancel out all the mistakes. Now I'm just going in with a very neutral, semi-glossy lipstick. This is almost a lip tint type lip balm. It's one of the lipsurgence tints from Tarte. Of course, you'll need to use expensive brands or anything fancy, just whatever is neutral and glossy for your lips. And then you are done with putting this Rapunzel makeup look on your face. You're gonna get a wig, hopefully, that is very Rapunzel-like. I put this over my shoulder only because it is so heavy and I don't wanna weigh down the wig and it'll slide off my head. And then we're not gonna even stop there. I got these fake flowers from the Dollar Asian store down the street from me. This store called Daiso Japan, one of my favorites. I got all these beautiful flowers that kind of resemble the ones from the movie Rapunzel, because when she has her hair braided, she has these beautiful flowers, and you know how much I love florals, so I'm just cutting those, sticking them in the hair. And then once those flowers are in your hair, we are not going to stop there. I'm going to put in some green contacts since Rapunzel has bright green, beautiful eyes that I don't quite have yet. So I got these ones from eyesbright.com. It's one of my absolute favorite new contact lens companies. It's so comfortable, one of the best qualities I've ever had. I just think it finishes the look and makes it look more so like Rapunzel from the movie. So that is our finished beauty portion of Rapunzel. How cute, adorable. I so wish I had these freckles and so even more wish I had these bright green eyes. I hope you guys enjoyed this section. Stay tuned for more. It gets even creepier and this doll-like beautiful cutesy look gets gory. It's gonna go there. Younger audiences, I would stop here. If you do not like blood and gore, don't go any further. But if you care to join us, please keep watching because it's about to get creepy. So first of all, I'm going to take that wig off just for a little bit while we do the rest of the special effects gory side of the makeup. Getting my alcohol palette to mix in colors to make it look like blood. My absolute favorite color, I know that's creepy if you do not have an alcohol palette because this is very pricey for more experienced makeup artists, like I always say. If you do not have alcohol paint, you could also use fake blood as well. With a very thin brush, I'm just doing scratch-like cut marks all over my face. Certain parts, it's better to do it on the high points on your face, like the bridge of your nose. You could do some on your lips and on your neck. Doing a big gash on my neck like I'm really gonna be oozing blood. Some on your chest as well if you'd like. Then once you're done with those tiny cut marks on your face, you could go even further. I decided to go for a little bit of a take on the Joker on Batman, where he has those cuts on the side of his mouth. So I'm getting a makeup remover wipe to remove the makeup on that side of our cheek. And then I'm just getting my matte adhesive. You can use spirit gum. You want to do all these on the side of your face. That is your dominant drawing or makeup applying hand, so it's so much easier. And then I'm getting my Ben Nye nose and scar wax. This is definitely an optional look. You could just put the fake blood like we did the scratches on your face. And this is so hard to do if you've never done clay modeling work in general, or on your face is even harder. I'm just making little tube-like rounds of the clay and then applying that on the matte adhesive while it's tacky, then getting a cosmetic spatula to smooth it into my skin to look like it's part of my flesh, but leaving a straight cut edge near the corner of my mouth. And then I'm gonna get more matte adhesive to put on the bottom for a second layer to separate it a little bit more from the top so that it looks like a realistic cut slice on the side of your cheek. This is probably one of the most difficult things to do in this makeup look, so like I said, the fake blood is a great option instead of this, and because we're doing it on a part where it moves and there's a lot of saliva, so it's super difficult. If anyone knows how to use 3rd degree, that would be also a good option for this area as well. You want to make sure that while you're moving your mouth and doing all this clay work that they don't stick together, the two creases of the clay we did. Just keep smoothing out with that spatula. If any gets stuck to the spatula, you might want to have some baby powder on hand and some lotion that has no scents or fragrances that's more good for hypoallergenic skin. I use Avena or Cetaphil. Just a very tiny bit because you don't want to also get your wax greasy and not pliable. Once that cut looks as realistic as you could possibly get with the clay, I am getting my Kryolan sealer, and I'm going to do not one but 2 layers of the sealer with a disposable makeup sponge. Once the first layer of the sealer is drying, I'm putting the wig back on and cutting off chunks on the side of her hair, like in the movie how she got her hair cut. You want it to make it look like it's layered and choppy and kind of a mess. And you can also get some brown hairspray. This is a great one for synthetic hair. I got this at a local Halloween store that's year-round. You could probably get it online and spray the synthetic wig hair. And then I'm going to do a second layer of that Kryolan sealer and then let that completely dry before we get some fake blood. I'm filling in that gash mark on her face that we made with the clay with some fake blood. And then I'm getting some alcohol paint. Of course, if you don't have this, you can just use more fake blood, but I want to do some irritation marks. And then I'm getting some more thicker fake blood. I got this great fake blood kit, and once you get into that, it is so great to do CSI looks and just gory things. So I'm just getting that with Q-tips and then getting more drippy fake blood. If you want more of a drippy fake realistic blood oozing effect, you get some water in a spray bottle and spray the fake blood to make it ooze more like realistic drippy blood. I know I get so caught up in this and it's super duper gory. I'm so sorry if any of you get queasy over blood. I'm gonna put that green contact back in my eye so I could see. And I got some real antique rusty scissors and dipped some of it in the fake blood just to finish it off. But that is our complete finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this of Rapunzel. If she had a terrible accident with the hair cutting scissors and maybe Flynn just went too far. This definitely reminds me a little bit of Edward Scissorhands, and when the idea came to me, I was like, yes, this has to happen. Thank you so much to my best friend Chelsea for helping me create and brainstorm this idea. She is wonderful, and thank you guys so much for watching. Now it is time to take this off. I hope you guys enjoyed the goriness. I'll put the links down below for some promo codes for the products I use in this video on the brushes and all of the supplies that I use to create these. As always, thank you so much to eyesbright.com for sending me these contact lenses. They are gorgeous. I wish I could wear them every day. If you want to take off any materials that's really hard with spirit gum or any type of materials, use isopropyl myricate or just a ton of makeup remover. My absolute favorite makeup remover is Sony Kashuk. I hope you guys are enjoying these princesses that are beautiful, that turn a little bit gory and creepy as much as I like making them. You know me, the cute with the creepy. It's just my favorite combination in the world. And what I would really like to know today, leave me a comment below if you've ever gotten a very terrible accident, like Rapunzel in this video that I just did. I know that's very gory and graphic, but I would really love to know. And of course, do not be putting fake blood on younger children. If you're doing this look on them, it would just be too sad and scary. This is definitely for more advanced artists with all the modeling clay and everything. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I have so many more videos to come, more makeup looks in the future. And you can subscribe for more fun videos in between that have to do with makeup and other great videos where we can hang out. Thank you guys so much for watching again. And I love you all, and I will definitely see you soon. Bye.